Recently, I was having a conversation with some people, and the discussion we were having is, what is the greatest disservice that feminism has done to women? And there were a lot of terrific answers, but I thought I would share what mine is. And I'll be honest, it's changed from year to year, but right now, I think this is the biggest one. What is it? That women will be far happier if they just divorce their husbands. That they don't need no man, any man, and by getting rid of the man in their lives will be so much better and so much happier. It's one of the biggest reasons why women do walk away from their marriages, because they're convinced by other women that they'll be happier, that they'll be out enjoying the single life, that they'll be free to find that perfect guy, the one that doesn't actually exist, but the one that these women have convinced themselves is just around the corner, only to find out later it's anything but. And it leads to videos like this.
Fair, like, why the do I have to go through this? And he's just fine. Like, that's not fair. He needs to go about his life, have his home, have his cars, have his financial stability, and I'm over here struggling.
Now, while I have a little bit of sympathy for that woman, I don't have much, because she created her own situation. She opted to file for divorce, believing what all her girlfriends had told her, that she'd be happier, life would be all kumbaya, she'll find another guy that's the man of her dreams, only for her to find out later it's the man who found the woman of his dreams, the woman who will actually love and respect to him, and who wants to build a future with him, and is in fact doing so. A life filled with love, filled with happiness, and with a ton of potential, while she ends up becoming a 3B, a broke, bitter bitch, sitting home alone night after night, wondering where all that happiness that she was promised is, and getting angrier and more bitter with each passing week, especially as she sees the man she dumped, the man she told she didn't want in her life anymore, goes on to achieve everything she wishes she could have had. What women don't seem to realize is they bring this on themselves. They listen to the other women who are already broke and bitter, who are trying to convince them to join them in their misery. The ones who go around disparaging women who are in happy, healthy relationships, calling them pick-me's and worse, as if there's something wrong with a woman being in a happy relationship with a man. They want to convince women that they'll be strong and independent if they just dump all the men, when in reality, it's anything but. As unfortunately, this young lady is finding out. It's a sad reality and one that is growing. It's a false narrative that feminists have continued to push, that by being alone, somehow women will be happier, when the truth of the matter is, it'll be anything but.